two-bedroom apartment for 20 million dirhams. Have you ever heard of a price tag for a two-bedroom apartment like that? Well, today I'm going to be showing you a two-bedroom apartment in the Royal Atlantis on Palm Jumeirah, one of the most iconic landmarks on the most iconic islands anywhere in the world. My name is Jay, and I'm the managing director at Kirpa Properties. And this is an addition to our vlog channel, the Kirpa Vlogs, where we'll be showing you amazing luxury properties in Dubai and around the world pretty soon. So please like, follow, and subscribe to the channel if you find some value, and let me deliver it to you right now. So before we step inside, let's talk about where we are, because location is everything in real estate, and there's no location in the world like the Palm Jumeirah. This island, which is visible from space, was entirely man-made. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the king of Dubai, extended Dubai's coastline and made it the most extraordinary address on the planet. It started in 2001 under the government developer Kirpa Properties, and 120 million cubic meters of sand was used in this. 40,000 workers were working on it every single day, and this island added 75 kilometers of new beach line or coastline to Dubai, created from nothing. And the cost, 12 billion US dollars. Now, you've been to the Palm, but have you been to this building? Let me tell you a little bit about this building. Before that, let's go inside. We're standing here right now on the balcony of the two-bedroom apartment, and just look at the views. These views are breathtaking because you can only see water till, wherever. It's forever, this water. And the ocean, this is the Arabian Sea, of course, in front of the Palm Jumeirah. And it looks beautiful. It's such a calming effect on your mind when you see something like this. But let me tell you a little bit about this project and the Royal Atlantis. This is not the original Atlantis, the Palm, that opened in 2008. The Royal Atlantis is a second generation, a completely separate resort and residential tower. And it took the concept of luxury to a different level. It cost $1.4 billion to build, and construction started in 2014, completing in 2023. This is 43 floors, 1,026 total units, 231 of which are private residences. There's 693 hotel rooms and 102 VIP suites, out of which 44 of them have their own private infinity pools. The architect of this project is Kohn Pedersen Fox Associates out of New York, and the residential interior designer is Sybille de Margerie from Paris. So not only does the location sell, or the building, the facade, it's totally unique. I've never seen anything like this anywhere in the world. And to top it all off, that's not the only thing. The amenities are world-class too. In the hotel side, they have 17 world-class restaurants and bars. They have 5 celebrity chefs, including Heston Blumenthal, who holds a Michelin star. And they also have Nobu, which me and Manpreet like to go to. There's also a 3,000 square meter spa, place to go to when you feel tired. There's a 90-meter sky pool sitting 96 meters above Palm Jumeirah, and a lobby with 2,000 live jellyfish in one of the world's largest jellyfish tanks. The opening night that this opened, Beyonce performed privately for $24 million, the highest paid private performance in history. Before I show you the apartment, I wanted to show you what the corridors look like, because the luxury doesn't just start in the apartments. It starts everywhere, and it is everywhere in the entire hotel and residence side. So here you can see the walls. They are also very well done. The quality, you can see the carpeting, the wooden flooring. Everything is picked and handcrafted to perfection. So this is what it takes to take your residence to the next level. So Kerzner has done an amazing job, even the grouting. This is very high quality. You can see the marble tiles and the aluminum or the metal lining over here, which protects this and makes it look even more premium. So this is amazing, and they have artwork everywhere around. So again, when you enter a residence of this level, you have to build everything to spec, to quality. And trust me, this is 5-star, 6-star, 7-star, whatever you want to call it. This is amazing. And the way you enter, it feels like you're entering into a very high-end hotel. So as a resident, you get that benefit as well. You get the benefit of living here with all those amenities that the hotel provides. And this is a world-class hotels with world-class amenities. So this is a 2-bedroom apartment with 2.5 baths. It's 179 square meters, and it has very nice finishing done. And the owner has taken this apartment to the next level. So that's what we're about to see. And the views are insane. So that the first thing you will see when we enter the apartment will be the views overlooking the Arabian Sea. And it's just water as far as the eye can see. Let's go in now and show you the apartment we have listed with our agent Mubeen. Yeah, let's go. And his number, if you want to get in touch, is given below the video. Okay, so as we enter the apartment, you can see you have a sturdy oak door, which is very well done, very well finished on both sides. And the handles, I love looking at the handles because that tells me the actual quality of the builder, the contractor, or the developer, because these are the specs that they have put in. So always look at the handles, and from the handles you can test what the quality of the entire apartment will be. So those are one of the things. And the second thing I also look at is in the kitchen, I start to look at the sink, because the sink is something that developers just throw away. You know, they make sure they don't spend too much money. But if you spent money there, that means you've really put in the effort to make sure every little thing is done well. So the handle, the sink, and there's other stuff we'll get into later. So as we enter into this apartment, you can see that right to the right, you have the open style kitchen with bar area over here. And this is all marble, by the way. You can feel it, you can touch it. It's solid. It's not the porcelain tiles you get nowadays, which many developers are putting in to their low and affordable developments, right? Which looks and feels like marble, but it isn't. So I'm going to show you the kitchen first. If you come closer, the first thing that you see is a wine cooler, which you can open up, store your wine or other bottles you want to keep chilled. And this will, this is obviously very nicely done. This is probably a Gaggenau appliance as well, because everything in this apartment in terms of appliances is Gaggenau. So if I close this, you can see that this oven as well, this is also Gaggenau. And if I open it, yeah, this is a very nicely sized, and it looks so sleek, and it's fixed in with the entire kitchen, so it's not protruding out, doesn't look out of place, you know. So you have the normal shelves, spaces, storage spaces, and as you open this up, you can see that these are very different types of drawers. You know, you can open them up, and they're self-closing as well. So they're closed very nicely, very soundly, and there you go. So self-closing really helps, because if you have to go all the way, it just saves you a little, let's say 1 second or 2 seconds of your time. So that does impact you. So these little things you will not notice on a daily basis, but once you get into it, then that it really matters. Next, we have the cooktop, the induction. So this is also from Gaggenau, and it's very sleek, very nice. The quality, you can tell, is the stainless steel on the edges, and you have 4 cookers, 4 places you can cook your food. You also have an oven, which is very nicely sized. But again, it's not just about the size, it's not just about the power, it's about how it looks. And Gaggenau builds very stylish appliances. So you can see here as well, this is done very tastefully, and the quality you can tell. So these oak veneer, let's say, doors, they're done really well. And another thing that you have to watch out for, especially in high-end apartments, are the hinges. If the hinges are not solid, if they're not built well, these can break and cause you problems later on. And they're a headache, because you have to buy new hinges, you have to bring in a contractor, you have to bring in a handyman to fix these again. So if they're done really well and the quality is great, you won't have to for the next 10 years. So the hinges are really, really important for you to look out for. The cooktop is marble again, with a very nice glass backdrop and LED lighting strip that runs the entire way, which is done really, really well. And the sink, now we're on the sink test. So how do you tell if a sink is great quality or not? You just tap on it. If it feels solid, if it doesn't feel hollow, that means it's a very good sink. And of course, how sturdy the tap is over here, as well as how the water comes out. So you can see that there's a lot of pressure and it looks good. And there's also an extendable shower type of instrument, which you can press. That will turn off and this will turn on. So this is for when you need to get into specific dishes that you can't get to normally. So anyways, I'll put that back in. Very heavy, very nicely done. Good quality sink and passes the sink test. So next we have this preparation area. This is probably where you're gonna have a drying rack for your dishes. And as I keep going, another Gaggenau appliance. This is a dishwasher. This dishwasher is great if you have lots of dishes, you have guests over and you need to fastly wash the dishes. So this is a great thing. And then obviously you have a fridge, which is hard to see where it is. It looks like it's that one or this one. Which one would it be? Oh, that one. Let's do the, aha, there we go. It's this one. So how do we open this? This is a difficult one, eh? You can't really open this. So Gaggenau probably built this as well, thinking that, you know, they'll attach a handle. That's what I would think, that if they have a handle or something, or maybe a switch. No switch, okay. So then we have to go below, pull out the freezer. This is the freezer, and it's very nicely sized. You can probably fit a lot in here. A lot of space. I mean, there's enough space here to put in a lot of frozen food. And then you have the fridge. So the fridge is very nicely sized. And I love the color, you know, the color is matte gray, matte dark gray, and it looks pretty cool. So one of the coolest fridges I've seen. Just the problem is, how do you open it? So if you're a resident here, you might as well attach a handle on this. A very nice looking handle, like the oven, and then you won't have any problems. Next to the kitchen, you will have a laundry area. You have the washer, the dryer, a closet for your towels over here, and umbrellas over here. So this is very nicely sized. And a design feature in this entire apartment are the doors. So all the internal doors, yes, there are some doors that are with the hinges, but there's some sliding doors as well because there's not enough space. So these are very nicely done. And you'll see these in the washrooms, especially, and over here. So let's keep going into the apartment. So next we have the powder room, which is right off to the left, right as you enter the apartment. I'm going to show you the powder room. And again, the sliding door, which is there in every washroom. So you can see that the vanity is done in a very tasteful manner. You have marble again. And this is a very cool tap as well, because very easy to use. It's not in the center, it's on the side. So that does make it unique in a way. And the owner has tastefully put out a lot of, let's say, artifacts like this flower vase, this incense, the aroma, and a lot of these little things. Everything here is basically custom made, and the furniture is imported from Italy. So everything is here is top-notch quality to match the quality of the apartment. So next you have a few design features, a few, let's say, tables, marble table over here with a very nice looking stand. Then you have a mirror to see yourself when you're out and about or about to leave the apartment. So next we have the dining area. So this is a nicely sized dining table which has been put in here. It's not a traditional rectangular table. They've done really well with this. And then what drew my eye when I came into the apartment is this piece over here, this chandelier. I don't know what material this is. It seems like plastic, but it's done in a way that looks very, very unique. And it's right on top of the table as well. So this is a very nicely sized, I think, table. It's enough for 6 people, and I think you can add maybe 2 more chairs here. So they've done really well here with this, and I think it's not a bad place to eat. You know, watching the ocean on that side and eating your dinner over here. Why not? You also have space over here to add more bar stools. You can maybe push the table a little bit, push the sofa a little bit, and you'll have enough space for some 3 to 4 bar chairs here as well. So you can have a morning coffee while sitting here. But I would prefer sitting outside on the balcony because the views are amazing. I'm going to show you those views in a minute. Next, we have the living room. This is the very nicely spacious, very comforting living room because of the colors, the tonality, the size of the couch. It's very welcoming. And then you have a display counter over here with a lot of books, a lot of artwork. You can see that they've done a great job on that. You still have very nice cushioning here. I'm sure this will also move out to become a second bed. Yes, looks like it. Then the furniture, like I said, very nicely done. The table over here is very high quality, as you can see, and the carpeting as well. The flooring throughout the apartment, especially here in this side, is also marble tiles. These are not. These are basically 1.5 feet by 3 feet. So these are very, very nicely done as well. Book matched, as you can see, so that they can connect to each other. It doesn't feel like it's out of place, because in most, let's say, affordable apartments, this is what you will see. You will see a lot of fake porcelain tiles, which look like marble. They're put on the floor and then they're all over the place. So there's no matching of whatever it is. If you look at the walls in this apartment, they're all done very tastefully as well. This is a sort of cloth that they put on this. It's a very nicely done as well. And I'm sure the wall was different to this before. They've upgraded it, right? So the couch area, let me do a couch test. See if I can, wow, I do feel comfortable. I thought I would feel comfortable, but I really do feel comfortable. So this is really nice. This is enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. There's also 2 armchairs over there. So 9 people can sit in this living room very easily and watch a sports, whatever you want to watch, movie, right? And obviously you can darken this out. Again, the view, every time you come into this space, the first thing that will hit your eyes is that $1 million view, right? Or to be precise, 20 million dirham view. That's the cost of this apartment if you want to buy it. Next, we'll look at the balcony and the curtains. I'm going to try to find the switch for the curtains. Let me see where it is. That's the TV remote. And where are the curtains? Careful. Is this an iPod? This is the iPod. Well, let's try to manually do it then. I just want to feel what it looks like or feels like when you close all the curtains. Yes. Wow, you've really darkened the room. Now the light in this room feels more warm, the light isn't coming in from the outside, and this could be a very nice movie place as well. So very nicely done. I'm going to remove these curtains back to where they were, and let's go outside. So how do you get outside? So there's 3 balconies in this apartment, 1 in the main living room and 1 for each bedroom. So we'll be looking at the bedrooms in a bit. Let's look at this $1 million, 20 million dirham view as well. So as you step out into the balcony, you have enough space for 2 chairs and a table. This is a perfect place for you to have some coffee in the morning. Tastefully, right? Of course. And enough space for some plants as well. And the view here is insane. You also, if you look at this building, the residences, you have the entry area on this side and you have a green patch on this side. So the entry area has a lot of fountains, water, and the theme of this hotel plus residence is combining urban architecture with the ocean, with the water, right? So you have a lot of water everywhere and you have a lot of modern contemporary architecture as well. You also have some green spaces outside of the residence where, people are doing some exercise, some stretching, which is really, really nice, because where else can you go? You can go to the gym. They have a huge gym in the residence side. So that's a very nicely done thing. And privacy, right? I can't see any apartment from here. It's very hard to make, because they've done it in a way where you can't really see any other apartment. You'll probably see the balconies, but that's about it. So let's go back inside and show you the rest of the apartment. We're going to go into the bedrooms now. There's 2 bedrooms in this apartment, and let's see what they have. So as we step back, closing the doors is pretty easy, and they lock in place pretty easily. Just press this down, locked. So let's go into the bedroom. The first bedroom on the right side, but if you look around, you can feel the airiness. The ceilings are more than 3 meters tall, so you don't feel enclosed. It feels very, very warm and airy. Look at this art piece. This looks like some kind of new age art that they call, and it's very nicely done, I think, with the pedestal. So this is our bedroom. All the light switches are also very well done. As you can see, very easy. It's not like up and down. And the central AC system is controlled using this display. If I turn this on, I can turn on everything from this side. So as you enter this bedroom, it's very spacious, as you can see. And I just want to draw attention to the walls over here, wallpaper over here. This is not your normal wallpaper. This is like proper industrial grade wallpaper that they have attached. Then you have some closet space over here, which is also very nicely done. And you can pull these out. This is where you can put your shoes. As you can see, you can have 1, 2, 3 shoes for each. So that's very, very well done. And then close this. I think it's going to be the same over here. Yep, same type of closet. The racks are also a good indicator of quality. So if the racks are done well, and this is very sturdy, and you also have the inbuilt lighting, which just adds to that quality factor. So again, this apartment is, and apartments like this in this building are all about quality, maintaining the highest standard of quality possible. Next, you have the carpeting of this bedroom. So this bedroom doesn't have the same flooring as everything else. The carpeting is done really well. It's plush with the surface, and it's very soft as well. If I feel it, very nicely done. And it's great for if you want bathroom slippers and you want to move around the bedroom, right? Now, if you look at the furniture, again, the owner has tastefully done up the furniture. You have a dressing table in the corner over there. You have 2 bedside tables. Very nicely done. You have leather on top of the dressing table. So these are things that you would expect if you're buying something for 20 million, and everything is included in the price. So next we go into the walk-in closet, which opens up again using a sliding doors over here. So if I open this, yeah, there we go. I can lock this and unlock it. So if I want some more privacy, I can lock these too. And as you walk in, you can see these are locked. These are not closets. These are not closets. They just look like closets, but these are closets. This is your extra space for you to hang whatever you want, to store whatever you want. This is great for your undies, your underwear, stuff like that. And you have a lot of shelf space, a lot of drawers, which is great for you if you want to add more clothing here. So a lot of closet space, adequate closet space, especially for 2 people living in this, and it's great for a couple. So let's head into the washroom now. The first thing that hits your head is the tub. You can see that there's a very nicely done tub as well. The bathtub is in the center of the room and surrounded, or let's say surrounded by glass. This chandelier is a unique piece as well. This really caught my eye when I came in here, and it's done very, very nicely. The walls, again, they're all marble. The floors are marble. The vanity is marble, and the kitchen sink, again, very high quality. I don't find any faults in this at all. And the brand for this sanitary ware, and I'm sure the tub is Claybrook. So Claybrook is a very well-known brand. They make a lot of marbleware, especially tubs, right? And this is a brand called Zucchetti. Zucchetti is also a very well-known Italian brand known for their high-end sanitary supplies. So what's this? This is a, oh, sorry about that. I was just trying to turn this on. This is the water closet over here. So if I enter, this is a smart toilet. This is not just your ordinary toilet. This actually opens up by itself. I think it's turned off right now, but it usually opens up by itself. And you have the controls over here, which you can use. Okay, I won't take it off right now, but it's not working right now. They've turned it off, but it's very nicely done. So very prestigious water closet. So for you in the morning, it's a nice place to be. Next, we have the vanities, right? There's two of them. So the his and her, this is done in a different way than you usually see in apartments or houses. These are very far apart on the opposite ends so that the wife doesn't fight with the husband every time. Next, you have the shower area, the shower room. Also, you have a rain head shower over here. This is plenty of space. I can sit here, and as well, you can have two people in here, no problem. And again, Zucchetti, the brand, has installed, these are the installations that we have. And I would say the quality of these matches the apartment. So very nicely done. And I won't turn it on because I don't want to get wet. I've already showered. So as you step into this part of the bedroom, you can see it's very nicely spaced. Everything is, there's enough space for you to move around. And you also have a dressing table over here, like I said. If I open this, goes out into the second balcony I'm going to show you. And again, the space is enough for you to stand here, look and absorb the views, have a little coffee in the morning. They've already prepared a teapot over here. I wouldn't use this teapot because it looks rusted, but get your own when you buy this apartment. Very nicely done, I think. The views are the same. There's no change in the views, but it adds to this bedroom's capabilities because now you can walk out and you can smell the fresh air in the morning. So we have the sliding doors, we have the Zucchetti appliance sanitary ware, and the doors again, let's see. Consort UK, that is the brand that is building these handles. And look at this, this is very solid. These handles are very, very solid. You can feel, you know, like if you've ever been in a Rolls Royce, in the Rolls Royce, you'll feel every little thing is heavy, it's metal, and I feel the same way in this apartment. Everything is very nicely done. So let's head into the second bedroom. And as you can see, this door is not just, you don't notice it as a door. It's very nicely done. It's integrated with the entire wall. And it looks like a cutout of the wall because even down there, you can see that they've done the grouting with the steel, let's say, lining over here to protect the grouting, and this is all marble as well. And as I open this, you will understand that it's a door, but otherwise it doesn't look like a traditional door, right? So very nice design feature that the owner has incorporated. So this is the second bedroom. And it's very similarly sized to the first bedroom. As you can see, they have the same type of carpet, same size, but they also have mirrors on the backdrop. And the headboard is very big, as you can see. And it's done very nicely. It's some kind of leather. You have the plugs. You have all the switches over here. So this is your reading light. This is your bedroom light for the evening. If you want to tone down the light. You have the TV scene, the lights off, and nighttime as well. So a lot of switches for you to control the lighting in this apartment. Then you have the AC controls over there. Again, look at this. This is different. This is not your traditional, fit out that you can expect. They've done it in a very nice way, and they've left enough space over there for the ACs as well. So the ACs don't feel like usually they have a grill, right? But here they have not used a grill. They've just kept it open. So it feels like it's extending up into the ceiling. So Next, we have the washroom. So this doesn't have a walk-in closet. The closet is actually inside the washroom. So let's go and open it up. Again, we have the sliding doors, which open up. And I'm going to turn on the lights now. Okay, so you can turn up the intensity of the light if you press that button. So this is your washroom. It doesn't have a bathtub because it's the second bedroom. But yes, you still have the his and her sink, this time closer together. And yeah, very nicely done. The vanity is marble again. The mirror has inbuilt lighting over here. You can't really feel that it's lighting. This opens up to the big shower room. So this is quite big as well, and bigger than the other room. You can see they can fit maybe 4 people in here very easily. And you have the same sanitary ware, Zucchetti, luxury sanitary ware brand. And next is the water closet. Again, this is not a smart toilet, so they've kept a similar toilet looking. It looks the same, but it's Toto supplied toilet, which is a very normal style. Next, you have the semi walk-in closet, because it's not really walk-in. You literally are in the closet when you look at it. And you have the same type of oak wood, let's say closet material, and you have enough drawer space here to fit all of your needs. You have the shoe racks as well on both sides. And yeah, frankly, this is enough closet space for myself. My suits can go over there, my shirts can go over there, and everything else on the top. So very nicely done. This bedroom, like the other bedroom, also has a balcony. So we're going to open it up and see if there's any difference. It's the same view, but it's a little bit smaller than the main living room. So what is it actually like to live in the Royal Atlantis? You're not just a hotel guest, you're a resident. And as a resident, the entire resort is your backyard. You get a 20% discount on the spa, personal training, and retail. 12 free tickets every year to Aquaventure and the Lost Chambers Aquarium, which is the #1 water park in the Middle East. You get a full concierge service, helicopter tours, yacht charters, safari trips, limousine hire, all available on request. Aquaventure is only 3 minutes away, Dubai Marina is 10 minutes away, Burj Al Arab is 15, and Dubai Mall is about 20. And the interiors are designed in Paris. Your appliances are Gaggenau, your bathtub is Claybrook, your taps are Zucchetti. Every surface, every fixture is chosen like a piece of art, because here it is art. And that's what Atlantis, the Royal, stands for. All right, let me give you the summary now. This is on the 7th floor of the Royal Atlantis. 2 bedrooms, 179 square meters. You have a full fronted sea view, upgraded, fully furnished, custom interior design throughout. And the moment you walk in, you understand why this is priced the way it is. The interior design here is not a showroom. It is lived in luxury. So you have warm features, sophisticated, upgraded, well beyond the developer's standard finish. As you know, I've shown you the entire apartment, and this apartment is listed at the moment for 19.8 million dirhams. So if you're interested to check this apartment out, please do let us know. Reach out to us on the email given below the video. The listing agent's name is Mubeen, and he'll be in charge of this. Let's also talk about investment, because if you're watching this, you're probably thinking about it. 19.8 million dirhams, that's about $5.4 million, around 10,280 dirhams per square foot. The rental comparable for a 2-bedroom like this in the Royal Atlantis is between 1 to 1.2 million dirhams per year. Palm Jumeirah averages about 7% rental yield, which is above global benchmarks. This building is managed by Atlantis Hotels. So if you look at the Palm Jumeirah in totality, there's been 50 billion dirhams in property transactions, and supply is limited. You cannot build more on Palm Jumeirah. There's only one in the world. So if you're looking to invest or buy in the Palm Jumeirah, especially in Royal Atlantis, we have multiple listings. We have 1 beds, 2 beds, 3 beds, and 4 beds overlooking the sea as well as the other view. And the next apartment I'm going to show you in the Royal Atlantis will be insane, because this is going to be a step up from this 2-bedroom. It's going to be an insane one. So make sure you follow the Kirpa channel so you don't miss out on any future luxury home listings. Thank you.